How's everybody doing today? This is TVB. I'm good. I'm here with Noah. Okay, so it's been a while since the last one Would You Rather Wednesdays. I started over the summer. I think now that school's back in swing, I've kind of ignored this series a little bit. So we're gonna go back because we have a free chance. We're gonna film an episode. Mm-hmm. Sounds good? Mm-hmm. All right. So would you rather be rich and ugly or poor and very attractive?
Rich and ugly.
Rich and ugly, because like ugly is a relative term. Like one girl could think you're drop dead gorgeous, the next girl could think you're
also makeup hideous. Can fix it. Plastic surgery. I'm rich enough to get plastic surgery.
Oh, I'm not. This beautiful
I'm rich
face.
enough for good photo editing software.
Acne cream can fix it.
Exactly. Plastic surgery, photo editing software. I can buy those things to make myself not ugly.
True.
I can buy attractiveness once I'm rich.
All right, let's move on to the next one. Next, please. Would you rather live 10 100-year lives or live 1,000-year life?
1,000-year life. Well, actually,
it depends. Like, is reincarnation a thing? So therefore, I'd like turn into something different every time. Like, I could.
Would I know that I'm living those 10 100-year lives, or would I forget like every time?
Exactly.
I would forget. I wouldn't want to next life, because then it would be pointless. I would go with the 1,000.
You're a human now. What if you're like an ant in the next life?
Even if I'm a human, if I don't remember that I'm just getting reincarnated and I don't know that, then there's no point.
All right.
I would go for the 1,000 then.
Yeah, I'd probably be one hideous looking
I could be doing the 100, but I don't know. Plus,
yeah, because I could be doing
plastic surgery.
I could be one hideous old man if I lived 1,000 years, but whatever.
Sorry, I'm not supposed to be texting and making a video. I was in.
All right. Would you rather have to double your weight or half your weight?
Half, double is just. I feel like half you can always get it back. It's easier to get it back than to.
Well, I mean, I'm so thin already. I'll probably die of starvation. So I'd say double, but you'd say half.
Yeah. Also, in general, it's easier to gain than to lose. Wouldn't you say?
It depends on the person.
It depends on the person.
Would you rather have no arms or no legs?
No legs.
No legs. If you could replace your legs.
I need my hands.
Yeah, your hands. Like you can't replace. Your hands.
My dad showed me this thing where it's like parts of your body are more sensitive places than others, and there's like a picture and it's like a diagram, and it's like which parts of your body, and your hands like have the most nerves in them.
Oh.
So they're like the biggest thing on the diagram. But like the back of your thigh, like that doesn't have anything. Like your brain, you're not always thinking about what's the back of my thigh like feeling.
Yes, but
your hands, you always use your hands.
You can replace your legs. There's some Olympic runners who have like fake legs.
Sit down. Just sit down. Just sit down.
Yes, but you can't replace your hands until they invent like those Star Wars hands.
Wheelchairs.
Yeah, wheelchairs. So yeah, hands. No. Would you rather save the life of a starving African child that you will never meet, or have an actual working lightsaber?
Actually, I have a smart answer to this, which is have an actual working lightsaber that then you can clone and sell enough to donate enough money to save many more.
Well, how are you going to clone them?
No, you just look at the thing inside and like have someone figure out how it works, and then manufacture it, make a big company, make a ton of money, and set up a foundation that helps save many kids.
Smart thinking. Smart thinking.
You got to think long term. You can't just think immediate satisfaction. You got to think about the cause and effects, the chain reaction.
I'd personally prefer like a samurai sword or a gun over a lightsaber. Just
Yeah, but
if I have a lightsaber, I could cut my own hand off without.
But you can't like make a new product with those things. And then sell them and then save African children.
Okay, so would you rather take a European sightseeing vacation or a relaxing Caribbean vacation? I've been to the Caribbean. I've been to both.
I'd go to Greece and combine them both.
How does that work?
Greece, it has all like the Caribbean like waters and stuff, but it's like a European sightseeing country too.
Oh, cool! I've always wanted to see Greece. I could go to Sparta. Greece is interesting. I could go to Sparta, go to the mountain if there is one, and just shamelessly scream, "This is Sparta!"
That's a good point. I like them both, though.
Would you rather...
But Greece is like a combination.
Would you rather legally change your last name to Hitler or never eat chocolate again?
Never eat chocolate again.
Me too. Because I know people are going to think, like, what the hell is wrong with you?
Yeah. There is a guy, I saw a video about him. There's this guy who... He legally changed his name to Adolf Hitler or something. And he wears, all the uniforms and stuff. And his wife... changed her name to some German Nazi woman, and then they had their kids and named their kids after Hitler's right hand officials.
That's, oh my god.
And then he went to court for losing because he was about to lose custody over his kids or something because they were having too much, like his kids were being too violent. And he went to court in a Nazi uniform with his wife wearing like women's Nazi uniforms to try and get custody over their kids.
Neo-Nazis.
To try and get custody over their kids, they decided to impress the judge by wearing their Nazi uniforms because that shows how great of a parent you'd be.
Exactly. So, would you rather have no internet or no cell phone?
No cell phone.
Yeah, no cell phone, because I still have my house phone.
I can get internet on something else. And nobody uses their... I just get an iPod. It's like the same thing.
You lose your cell phone. That's only one thing. But lose the internet? That means you can't use your computer. You can't lose... You lose your phone. You lose a lot... Like Xbox or
It's easier to get internet service than phone service.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Would you rather have the ability to switch genders whenever you want, or have the ability to change your age whenever you want?
Probably the age. Wouldn't you say age?
Yeah, because I could turn myself to a 21-year-old, so I could go to the liquor store and like, hey, can I have some beer?
Then turn back into a 12-year-old. Kill your lip.
17-year-old.
I'm talking about like an example. I'm not saying 12-year-old. Yeah, I'm not even 12, but imagine you could like go to 21, then turn into 12 and be like the coolest kid in school for the first time from when you were 12. Because you have all the stuff that you could buy because you turned older.
That's pretty nice. Would you rather have no one show up to your wedding or funeral?
No one show up to my funeral because I wouldn't care.
Exactly, you'd be dead.
That's a good point.
And also, no one show up to your wedding.
Plus, you don't even know if anyone's going to show up to your funeral. Everyone could ditch your funeral and you would never know.
Or what if you're like the last person on the earth?
Yeah.
And then you die, and then like now nobody's going to remember
anyway.
at all. But
you could have had a good wedding.
Weddings are a happy event. Funerals are not.
True.
So therefore, you want people to go to your wedding.
Just get like a Skype cam at the funeral.
Yeah.
Open casket.
Would you rather go way back in time, meet your ancestors, or go into the future, meet your great-grandchildren?
I would like to go into the futures when they have time machines so I can go all the way back and see both.
So I don't want to go back in time because I personally think it's a horrible idea. Because what if you mess up something? Next thing you know, the whole timeline of the Earth.
But also, if you go far enough in the future, they'll have time machines and have figured out a way to make sure you don't mess stuff up, like a code of conduct for when you're time traveling, so that I can go back and see my great ancestors without messing anything up.
Yes.
See.
Also, I could get a time machine. And see, like, go to like the 100 million years ago, film some dinosaurs, so I can make a National Geographic documentary.
Exactly.
And be a millionaire.
And then they're gonna be like, "How do you know that's what dinosaurs look like?" And I'll be like, "Cause I saw it myself."
All right. So, would you rather live in a world where there were no problems, or live in a world where you rule?
Well, if I ruled, I would make it so there'd be no problems.
Exactly.
But then I'd be super corrupt. Probably have a revolution. But then I'd have a revolution by people who will set up a good government.
Would you rather have it be that whenever you hear someone else mention a place, you instantly go to that place, or whenever you hear someone else mention a time, you instantly go to that time? That sucks.
Because people just talk about hell all the time. Anyone says, "What the hell?" and then you're with Satan at his luncheon.
Yeah,
like,
so
that's just
probably
dumb.
whatever.
Probably
else
time.
Mentioned. Yeah, somebody mentioning like an awesome party that I wasn't invited to. Next thing you know, I'm at that party.
True. Or someone could mention like, yeah, it was really nervous. I was kidnapped. I was inside this murderer's house, but they never caught him. And then suddenly, they never had enough evidence. And then suddenly, boom, I'm in a serial killer's house. Like, bound up against a chair.
All right.
I think I'd pick time, actually.
Yeah, time. For the sake of time, we're going to do one more.
Okay.
Would you rather live in Harry Potter's world or live the life of fame and wealth?
Well, I feel like if I lived in Harry Potter world, I would know so much stuff that has advanced in technology that I'll be able to become famous and wealthy.
Probably that. I mean, I'd probably be a Hagrid.
Or if I get wealthy enough, I can make Harry Potter's world like a fake one, Like
Or, like,
an
if
amusement
I
park,
were
but
to-
just for myself, with hire people to live there in Harry
If
Potter.
I was living in Harry Potter's world, I'd probably be like a Hagrid sort of person, just study weird animals for a living.
Yeah.
Because
That's
like if I was
true, more.
famous and wealthy, why would I want to live a life where everybody knows my personal information? And every time I step outside my house, I'm getting sworn by those who want my autograph.
Also, if I'm famous, well, that depends how wealthy, who you're famous with. Are you famous among other wealthy people or among the whole world?
Or am I like famous as like a pop artist? Then people will be swarming me.
Here's the deal, though. If you become wealthy enough, you can just get a bunch of like Harry Potter fans, build like a Harry Potter world, and just live inside of it whenever you want.
Yeah, how are you gonna get like real working magic or dragons or
It's called
trolls or
special effects, like a theme park.
Oh, I see. Alright, well, that's all you got time for, viewers. Thank you so much for watching. And yes, I do plan on putting this series back in swing. It's been a very long time. Noah, got anything to say to the viewers before we sign off?
No.
Good night.